Hello student, today we will discuss about software testing goal, short-term goal and long-term goal. Here, important goals of software testing. In previous lecture, we will see what is software testing, how testing is performed. Then, in this video, we will see important goals of software testing. Software testing is the mechanism of knowing that what's the expected result and what the actual result a software project or product has given. You simply say that software testing is the nothing but validation and verification. Main goal of software testing is to ensure that software should always be defect free and easily maintained. Here some important goals of software testing. First one, always identifying the bugs as early as possible. Second, preventing the bugs in a project and product. Third, check whether the customer requirements criterion is met or not. Fourth, and finally, main goal of testing to measure the quality of the product and project. Short-term or immediate goals of software testing. These goals are the immediate result after performing testing. These goals even may be set in the individual phases of SDLC. Here, first, bug discovery. The immediate goal about software testing is to find errors at any stage of software development. More the bugs discovered at early stages, better will be the success rate about software testing. Next, bug prevention. It is the consequent action of bug discovery from the behavior and analysis of bugs discovered. Everyone in the software development team gets to learn how to code so that bugs discovered should not be repeated in later stages or future projects. Though errors always cannot be prevented to zero, they can be minimized. In this sense, prevention of a bug is superior goal of testing. Here, long-term goals of software testing. Long-term goals of software testing, these goals affect the product quality in the deep run. When one cycle of the SDLC is covered, some of them are completely discussed below. Quality. Since software is also a product, so its quality is primary from the user's point of view, though testing ensures superior quality. Quality depends on various factors such as correctness, integrity, efficiency, and reliability. So, the achieve quality, you have to achieve all the above mentioned factors of quality. Customer satisfaction. From the user's perspective, the prime goal of software testing is customer satisfaction only. If we want the client and customer to be satisfied with the software product, then testing should be complete and true. A complete testing process achieves reliability, enhances the quality, and quality in turn increase the customer satisfaction. Post-implementation goals of software testing. These goals are become essential after the product is released. Some of them are completely discussed below. Here, reduce maintenance cost. The maintenance cost about any software product is not its physical cost, as effective software does not wear out. The only maintenance cost in a software product is its failure due to errors. Post-release errors are always costlier to fix as they are difficult to defect. Thus, If testing has been done rigorously and effectively, then the chances about failure are minimized, and as a result of this, maintenance cost is reduced. Improve software testing process. A testing process for one project may not be blooming successful, and there may be area for improvement. Therefore, the bug history and post implementation result can be analyzed to find out snag in the present testing process, which can be determined in future project. Thus, the long-term post-implementation goal is to improve the testing process for future project. Here, next concept, nature of errors. Here, when requirements are implemented not in the right way, this defect is variance from the given specification, it is wrong. Then missing a requirement of the customer that was not fulfilled, this is a variance from the specification and indication that a specification was not implemented or a requirement of the customer was not noted correctly. Then a requirement incorporated into the product that was not given by the end customer. This is always a variance from the specification but may be an attribute desired by the user of the product. However, it is considered a defect because it's a variance from the existing requirement. Then, an error is a mistake, misconception, or misunderstanding on the part of a software developer. In the category of developer, we include software engineers, programmers, analysts, and testers. For example, a developer may misunderstanding notation, signs, or a programmer might type a variable name incorrectly, leads to an error. It is the one which is generated because of wrong login, loop, or due to syntax error, normally arises in software. It leads to change the functionality of the program. Why is testing necessary? Human errors can cause a defect or failure at any stage of the software development lifecycle. The results are classified as a trivial or catastrophic depending on the consequences of the error. The requirement of rigorous testing and their associated documentation during the software development life cycle arises because of the below reason. First one, to identify defects, to reduce flaws in the component or system, increase the overall quality of the system. There can also be a requirement to perform software testing to comply with legal requirement or industry specific standard. These standard and rules can be specify what kind of techniques should we use for product development. For example, the motor, avionics, medical and pharmaceutical industries, etc. all have standard covering the testing of the product. The testing is important since it discovers defect bugs before the delivery to the client, which guarantees the quality of the software. It makes the software more reliable and easy to use. Truly, tested software ensure reliable and high performance software operation. For example, assume you are using a net banking application to transfer the amount to your friend's account. So, you initiate the transaction, get a successful transaction message, and the amount also deducts from your account. However, your friend confirmed that her account has not received any credits yet. Likewise, your account is also not reflecting the reverse transaction. This will surely make you upset and leave you as an unsatisfied customer. Now the question arises, why did it happen? It is because of the improper testing of the net banking application before release. Through testing of the website for all possible user operation would lead to early identification of this problem. Therefore, one can fix it before releasing it to the public for a customer experience.